Wizz Air introduces new routes to Saudi Arabia from Europe and UAE. Wizz Air, Europe's swift-growing and most sustainable airline, is launching instigative new routes from Dammam, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to Rome, Vienna, and Abu Dhabi. The Abu Dhabi route will be operated by Wizz Air Abu Dhabi, Wizz Air's common adventure airline with ADQ. Launching in September 2022, the new destinations are the first step towards a growing presence in KSA, which will give for the first time truly affordable, hassle-free, point-to-point trips for excursionists and residents in the Kingdom, Europe, and the UAE, strengthening global connectivity. The new routes by Wizz Air introduce a new period of the trip to the residents of KSA by unleashing affordable trip openings and giving them access to Wizz's incredibly low fares. Tickets for all routes are formally on trade on Wizz Air. Come in the airline's mobile app, with fares starting from €24.99. Last month Wizz Air inked a Memorandum of Understanding (MO) with the Ministry of Investment for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, supported by the Saudi National Air Connectivity Program and Ministry of Tourism Action, to support the development of the Saudi tourism sector. The SCAL reflects a participated vision between the parties on the implicit Wizz Air could bring to the kingdom to stimulate sightseer demand, thereby making a significant donation to Saudi Arabia's planned growth. The new destinations support the growing Saudi Arabian tourism sector, aligning with the Vision 2030 program, a strategic and ambitious vision for the triadic passenger business in the kingdom by 2030. The ultra-low-cost routes will boost the burgeoning tourism assiduity and significantly increase connectivity for residers in Europe and the region, with crucial strategic government mates uniting to add to the Saudi aeronautics ecosystem. Robert Carey, president of Wizz Air, said Wizz Air is committed to adding global connectivity to marvelous destinations with real openings for growth and expansion. Saudi Arabia is a veritably instigative request, and our expansion will bring the ultra-low-cost trips to the kingdom. Our regular breakouts to Dammam will give time-round sun for excursionists, and give a blend of destinations for residers of the kingdom. We want to thank our mates for their support during the expansion, especially the Air Travel Connectivity Program, the Ministry of Investment, GACA, the Dammam Field, and the Government of Saudi Arabia. The lately inked MO demonstrates our commitment to supporting trippers to and from Saudi by bringing in a new period of air trips with our ultra-low fares, point-to-point network, and high-quality onboard service. Unleashing trip openings for everyone is the core of our brand, and we will keep delivering on that by granting access to trippers to and from Saudi at our incredibly low fares. The Wizz platoon is looking forward to drinking passengers of all periods on board our ultra-modern, youthful, and green aircraft soon, and to support the 2030 vision. Khalil Amrabat, CEO of the Air Connectivity Program, said we're pleased to have been suitable to work with both Wizz Air and Dammam Airport to grow business, in particular inbound tourism, from crucial European requests into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We look forward to the success of these routes and working with both our mates to grow the Wizz Air network into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Fahd bin Suleiman Al Harbi, CEO of Dammam Airfields Company, said we're veritably happy to drink Wizz Air breakouts at King Fahd International Airport. Strengthening the global connectivity of the kingdom is veritably important, and Dammam Airport Company (DACO) continues to develop new destinations to serve the citizens and residents of the Eastern Fiefdom. We're ready to drink excursionists and impress them with the beauty of Dammam. Dammam, an ultra-modern megalopolis nestled on the tranquil Arabian Gulf, offers colors green premises, airy riverfronts, and flaxen strands alongside bustling art, sports, and entertainment scene. The capital of the Eastern Province, Dammam is a popular position with audacious trippers, who can enjoy fishing, diving, and swimming. Vienna, rich in history and incandescently located on the banks of the Danube River, has numerous great sightseeing openings with an unmistakably smart atmosphere. One of the greenest and most visited metropolises in the world, Vienna is famed for imperial palaces and magnificent galleries, with a distinctive charm and faculty from the fine old armature with Viennese culture awaiting. Rome is one of the world's most romantic, major, and attractive metropolises, and is exhilarating for any sightseer with an astonishing cultural heritage. The megacity's center is on the UNESCO World Heritage List, and the Eternal City has over 900 churches and times of ad hoc civic development to explore, with an instigative blend of numerous remains, art, basilicas, porches, and statues. Unmissable sites include St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Tabernacle, and the Colosseum. Basking in the noble time-round sun, Abu Dhabi is a world-famed family-friendly destination with inconceivable art, culture, tradition, and hospitality emulations. The UAE capital, blessed with stunning sand resorts, excellent artistic emulations, and instigative lodestones, offers colors a warm hello and stirring natural and erected beauty. The megacity offers an enriching literal experience and a bustling culture to explore, with a plethora of both relaxation and adventure options to suit all periods. The easing of COVID-19 restrictions and the junking of PCR test conditions for vaccinated trippers have made trips simpler again, allowing for further robotic passages of JetBlue boosts transatlantic service with new Heathrow and Gatwick places. JetBlue has blazoned a series of new mileposts related to its growing London service, which further advances the airline's transatlantic growth and brings indeed more seductive fares and service to some of the busiest and most competitive trip corridors in the world. The airline has secured endless places at Heathrow, is adding a new Gatwick departure from New York, and is perfecting the field experience for guests in the United Kingdom. TAU S.U.K. air corridor is among the busiest in the world, and to effectively contend, JetBlue is adding further breakouts across the North Atlantic, growing from just one diurnal flight last summer to 5 by this fall, said Robin Hayes, Principal Administrative Officer, JetBlue. And with endless places at Heathrow, the loftiest in-demand places encyclopedically, we're now deposited to give long-term service at one of the busiest airfields in the world. This is an inconceivable occasion for a carrier like JetBlue as we introduce transatlantic trippers to our great fares and award-winning service. Securing places. JetBlue has entered endless places at London Heathrow Airport LHR, for breakouts starting October 29, 2022, which secures the airline's long-term future at the iconic global Mecca. Endless places allow JetBlue to retain its presence and visibility in TAU's busiest field as it continues to grow its base of transatlantic trippers. JetBlue appreciates the support of TAU's Department of Transportation and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer DNY, along with the support handed by the Departments of Commerce and State and our new ambassador, and the entire platoon at TAU's embassy in London. JetBlue operates from Heathrow's newest terminal, Terminal 2, which offers trippers an ultra-modern field experience with access to dozens of shops and cafes. Heathrow trippers profit from a variety of accessible ground transportation options, including the Heathrow Express and London Underground, which offer rail connections to central London. Growing at Gatwick. JetBlue Moment also blazoned is expanding its assiduity-leading transatlantic service with a third diurnal flight between New York City and London. Starting October 29, 2022, JetBlue will operate an alternate diurnal flight between New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport JFK and London Gatwick Airport LGW. The new frequency will round a diurnal flight between New York and Gatwick, as well as JetBlue's formerly diurnal service between New York and Heathrow. Seats on all new Gatwick breakouts are on trade laterally moment. Gatwick is the alternate busiest UK field, and JetBlue operates from the North Terminal, which has a range of passenger installations including a wide variety of shops and cafes. Gatwick trippers profit from a choice of accessible transport options including direct train links to the City of London via Thameslink and to Brighton and other southeast coastal communities via Southern Railway. Between JetBlue's New York and Boston concentrated metropolises, the airline will offer 5 diurnal breakouts between the United States and TAU. JetBlue is the only U.S. carrier to serve both Gatwick and Heathrow, offering guests on both sides of the Atlantic lesser choice and convenience. JetBlue's multi-airport approach in London, with diversified flying at TAU's 2 busiest airfields, has formerly allowed the airline to grow a meaningful client base of pious transatlantic flyers. Speedier security. JetBlue moment also blazoned enhanced field guests at both Gatwick and Heathrow with new expedited security webbing now available to elect JetBlue guests. The airline's Indeed More Speed option is now automatically included for Mint-registered guests, Mosaic guests, and Mosaic companions traveling on the same reservation, guests who have bought a Blue Extra Chow, and guests who have bought an Indeed More registered space seat. To take advantage of this new benefit, guests at Heathrow should follow signs for Fast Track. At Gatwick, guests should follow signs for Premium Security. An excellent experience. JetBlue breakouts between TAU and London are operated using the Airbus A321LR aircraft with 24 Mint suites, 114 core seats, and the satiny and commodious airspace cabin innards. The A321LR platform, offering the range of a wide-body but with the economics of a single-aisle aircraft, allows JetBlue to effectively contend with the airline's award-winning service and seductive fares on breakouts between TAU and London. JetBlue offers the most legroom in the train array, live TV and on-demand entertainment on every seat back, free and Presto Fly-Fi broadband internet B, complimentary snacks and soft drinks, and great client service. JetBlue's entrance into the Transatlantic has introduced a new period of client-concentrated, low-chow trips for rest and business trippers. Guests in both Core and Mint can stay connected throughout the flight, with JetBlue being the only airline to offer unlimited, free high-speed Wi-Fi on breakouts between TAU and TAU. Also, guests have access to a curated selection of live television channels, focused on news and sports, and an expansive library of seatback entertainment, allowing guests to have a multiple-screen experience on board, just like they do at home.